When we look at the global economy today, particularly from a political or government point of view, the big debate is one of austerity versus growth. Given all the debts that so many countries have, should governments cut spending, or should they continue to spending and try to make it up by growing their way through it? And of course, there's no real consensus on that, and the debate rages on. But in the IT sector, we have a very different view of that, in that IT today seems to be in a very fortunate period of being able to deliver essentially austerity and growth at the same time. Modern IT tools and consumer technologies, cloud computing, the as-a-service economy, in most cases are both significantly cheaper and significantly better than what companies have been using before, and thus you can be cheaper and better across all the uses of technology today. And while the IT industry has many times talked about cheaper and better in the past, for most of that time we were really talking about computer hardware and the price performance that gets better every year. But now the improvements include software and services today, and software and services, the as-a-service economy, is essentially being used to replace whole chunks of business costs. The cost of sales, the cost of marketing, cost of many products themselves, cost of customer support, all kinds of things where investment in technology saves money but also leads to a much more innovative and fast-moving economy. And we think this is the simplest explanation why, if you look, for instance, at the US today, the national unemployment rate is a little bit less than 9%, but in the IT sector it's a little bit less than 4%. We essentially have a decoupling between what's going on in IT and what's going on in the wider economy, and we think this will continue. You hear a lot of talk today in the marketplace about how technology is in another bubble. And sure, technology valuations are high, but we think this is founded on a fundamental reality that increasingly software and networks are being used to virtualize much of the global economy. And as long as that is happening, the IT sector can continue to grow even if the overall economy remains sluggish. And we think that's an important trend in the marketplace, and really what we want to focus on in our research of how our clients can help companies understand that continuing to invest in IT during this downturn is actually a great strategy going forward, because it is really the only way that they can meet the demands they have for lower costs and more innovation at the same time.